It's time to prep. You're getting prepared, aren't you? Well, I was reading an article the other day on this prepping for Thanksgiving because it's coming up in a couple of weeks. And it was an article from chefs to let you know how to prep for your Thanksgiving dinner. So I thought I would share some of this because it's very interesting. And if you think about it, it kind of relates a little bit to real estate as well. But 2 to 3 weeks before Thanksgiving, you get your ducks in a row, or turkeys, as they say. And you plan your menu. You delegate early. For instance, who's bringing the pumpkin pie? Or are you baking one? Order your turkey. In fact, if you take a look, there are some really good turkey prices right now. I know I saw a flyer that said Amazon Fresh was 69 cents a pound. So for 13 to 14 pound turkey, you can spend less than $10. Pretty good price. Check your ingredients in your pantry to see if there's anything you need. Okay, so 1 to 2 weeks before, organize and build your freezer stash, it says. Make shopping lists, prep and freeze pie dough if you're using the pie dough. Make and freeze gravy. You can do that so early and freeze it. Bake and freeze rolls. Get the baking out of the way. All you have to do is then heat it up, and you've got that done. The week before, which would be next week, go ahead and start to defrost the turkey and put that in. Make sure it goes from the freezer into the refrigerator. So make sure you have enough room in there. Okay. And it also suggests to go to the grocery and get your root vegetables, your onions, potatoes, and non-perishable dairy, whatever that might be. And then make your cranberry sauce. My sister has the best cranberry sauce recipe. The best. And I'm really excited about that. Let me ask you, do you use gravy or do you use cranberry sauce on your turkey? I'm not a gravy person, so I love my cranberry sauce. And make and freeze soups if you're serving soup. That's easy, and then you can just take it out and put it in a pot and heat it up. And now, 2 days before, it says, knock out all the little things. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Make dips, dressings, and relishes. Thaw your frozen pie dough. Or if you have frozen pies, defrost them. Get your casseroles ready, your sweet potato, squash, mac and cheese. Any of that can be cooked early and fully assembled and chilled. Purchase and wash delicate greens and herbs. Anything you're using for salad. Make sure you spin it and dry it and wrap it in paper towels so they keep. It says, here's the thing, salt your turkey. They believe in dry brining over wet brining. I don't brine. I used to just put my turkey into a paper bag, wrap it up, staple it, maybe put things onto it before I did that, and it maintained the juices, but it also gave you that little bit of smoky taste to the turkey, and it was absolutely delicious. Put your timer in, don't forget that. The day before Thanksgiving, it says, assemble the stuffing, make pies, prep the potatoes, double check your serving dishes and utensils. And of course, on the day you did the work, it says you did the work, and you cook, reheat, assemble, and enjoy. And that makes the cook the ability to be able to be with your guests and enjoy your family. Of course, I know I just baked the last couple of weekends, and the first thing I always do is take all my utensils out. Then I take all my ingredients out. Then I turn the oven on. And then I start putting the ingredients together. So everything's methodical. It makes a whole lot of sense that way. If you'd like a copy of this, send me a text and I'll text it over to you. Text you the link so you can see it and have it. So 310-864-9738. So how does this relate to real estate? Well, if you're going to sell your house, it's a good idea to talk to your realtor. Have them come over and walk through the property with you. You want opinions and suggestions from your realtor as to anything that you need to do in order to get your home ready to sell. Whether it's cleaning the carpet, painting walls if you have to, decluttering, we always talk about decluttering, or moving out if it's necessary. I have talked to somebody the other day. He said he's putting the house back on the market once they move, because they already have their up leg, because it's really hard to show property when you're still living in it. So anyway, so prepping your house, getting it ready to put on the market, and of course the best part is choosing the right price to encourage the buyers to walk through the doors. Now, if you're a buyer, what do you prep for? You have a conversation with a lender. You have them pull your credit. Very important. Have the lender give you an opinion based on your income, your debt, your 401ks, any savings you have, any outstanding bills you might have, reviewing all of that and sending your information over to an underwriter, and let's find out what you can actually qualify for. That would be step one. Step two, talk to your realtor and let's find out what choices you might have in the neighborhoods you're considering. Number three, let's go look at property. And of course, 4, 5, and 6 is finding the right one, getting your offer accepted, getting into escrow, and closing the deal. So that's the prep. Don't forget to prep. Prep for a seller is to do the walkthrough and find out what you need to get your house ready. Prep for a buyer, talk to a lender, and then your realtor. So have a great Wednesday. It's a little cloudy. We're talking about possibly rain, which was good. We need some rain. But, oh, and one more thing. Since it's Wednesday, I know this is backwards, but we're having another fundraiser weekend. It's a weekend of fundraising for the Torrance Rose Float Association with Lazy Dog, which is over by Del Amo, by the outdoors area of Del Amo Mall. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 14th, 15th, and 16th, from 11 o'clock till 11 p.m., I think on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, the times are a little different. But take the flyer, bring a friend, share I've sent out several emails and posts about it. So we sure hope you bring your dog and enjoy Lazy Dog, and 15% of your total bill will be donated. And that money, by the way, when we get that donation, is used towards, one of the things it's used towards is feeding our decorators during decorating week. We provide lunch for the daytime decorators. We have snacks, we have coffee, we have cookies, we have candy, we have hot chocolate, we have cheese, soups. So we are looking for donations for that as well. And if you're looking to make another donation, we're doing a 70 for 70. So it's 70 years of floats, and we're looking for $70. So feel free to contact me as a text if you'd like, or give me a call at 310-864-9738. If you want a copy of the flyer, text me as well, and I'll get the flyer for you. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you next week. Bye.